Hello everyone, welcome to my Assassin's Creed series review, and I'ma dive straight in. No protection, no nothing, no nothing. I'm going in raw like I normally do. No takes. I don't care. This is basically for the upcoming review for I know the upcoming new game. My bad. Upcoming new game, Black Flag Assassin's Creed 4. I'll basically do all the Assassin's Creed review all in one short straight go, so I won't have to go back to them. So basically, Assassin's Creed first plot start off at you wake up as a guy named Desmond in this laboratory. You basically got to go through your memory so they can go find some ancient artifacts by this mysterious organization only known by Astargo. It started off with a really promising premise, and the first game was so amazing with the setup and everything. It was like you get to see Altair. He was a master assassin. He messed up because he was being too reckless, and then he got demoted all the way from the. It's like started from the bottom. Now we here. Yeah, he going back up to the top. So I like seeing that struggle that he had to go through, even though it was kind of repetition at times. It was real smooth. And I really love how they played off the eerie and mysterious feeling of part one. I mean, they played off the mysterious of the modern age. It's like you really don't understand what's going. It's like you understand more about the past. Do you know what's going on right now? Because what they say, you gotta understand your past to understand your future. So, and I really enjoyed that. I liked it. That I like seeing that. Real smooth. It was like, okay, there's a lot of mystery. You don't know who's good, who's bad. You like this doctor guy. He seemed like he's a cool guy, but it's like he's dirty. And this girl, she's a sister. I think her name is Lucy. You think she's kind of shady, but I think I can trust her. You know what I'm saying? So, and by the end of the game, you figure out that Altair time period, because there's two time periods, the one memory time period and then modern era. It's like, and Altair, after he killed all his main targets, basically was actually helping the Templar, because the main guy, even though they were evil, yeah, let me finish what I was saying, because the main guy was actually working for the Templars. He probably was, or he was doing it for his own selfish reasons. I don't really know. I haven't played the game in a while. I should have replayed them all, but who cares? I'm not gonna do that. I have a life now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Just kidding. So basically, it's just him basically going power hungry for the Apple of Eden. Basically, if you don't know, Apple Eden is a reference to the Apple of Eden, the Garden of Eden within the Bible, and basically how Adam and Eve took the apple off, took the fruit off the tree of forbidden knowledge, and say, do not eat this fruit, God said, etc., down the line. Basically, this piece of, it was not actually a fruit, it's actually a piece of ancient technology, which I'm going to go into later. So basically, he beat the main bad guy, and he gets a considerably a lot of knowledge about the world, about technology, about past, future, present, in general. He just became basically Steve Hawkins in a matter of seconds. That's how smart he was, because of this fruit. And basically, you go back in the time, like it's like, crap like that. It's time to escape, because this girl Lucy was actually part of Assassins. So overall, we'll give part one a good 8.5 out of 10. It's a great game. I love it a lot. I replayed it 3 times. I tried to get all the flags, never did. It was smooth. I liked it a little. At the end of part one, it was like you could go around and look through the rooms. You could, with the Eagle Vision, and to be honest, I don't even know what Eagle Vision is. It's just something they have. I don't know. I'm not even sure if they even explain what Eagle Vision was. It's just, I don't know. What is Eagle? If anybody can tell me what Eagle Vision is, comment it in the bottom below, because I have no idea what it is. It's like I forget. Maybe I forgot, or maybe they never told us. But basically, you can walk around with Eagle Vision, you see a whole bunch of different symbols from Egypt, from Greek, all these different religions. It's like then it started based on that. As you can see, like, okay, it's creepy, but it's getting really good. What it's called, foreshadowing and development and good setup for part two. Part 2 is basically ended off directly after part 1 ended, where you escaping and you figure out what's going on with the modern assassins and whatnot. Go forth. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what's going on with them, and you just like, okay, they're not as strong as they were back in the day, but they're still around. It's like, what's the point? How did y'all go from being one of the top 2 people until they're not even on the Templars level anymore? It's like, okay, what happened? They have to explain what happened to their fall of grace. I'm just saying. It's like, how... That is a good thing. How is the Templar always in charge? I'm just saying, how is they always in charge? They really never explain. It's like, every historical figure can't be a Templar. It's like, you gotta have somebody who's not a Templar. It's like, every main person, they trying to put in history with a Templar. I'm just saying. You gotta, you know what I'm saying. I like the little twist if you was like, oh, no. Osama bin Laden was a assassin, I guess, but he was a rogue assassin, some bull crap like that in the World Trade. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I would like the conspiracy behind it. I'm just saying, but whatever, they didn't really take it. So I don't know why ranting. I'm ranting. Look at me. Rant. Okay, stopping it. All right, chill. Back to that. He started out with a new assassin named Ezio Auditore, and you basically go through his whole life story in the span of 3 games. Part 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, and I'm gonna go with part 2 first. Basically his beginnings and how it all set it up, and how it's basically one of the, in my opinion, one of the best games of this console generation, because it was like one of the best stories, the lore in this one was so much greatly expanded on. It didn't make sense how good it was. It was like, you get these, like, I forgot what they call, the hidden Gaia flips, or I'm tired of telling, so bear with me. Gaia flips, like pentagram. Back in like Egyptian time, they used to have pictures for words and stuff. Levi. Just kidding. So anyway, it had pictures on the wall. You basically scan those, and you can see, like, they give you a little bit of information. It's like basically some people in history had a piece of this fruit. Like, I'm gonna just throw it out there. Like, maybe they put Jesus for one. They had Muhammad had it at one period. It was like, this piece of fruit. It's like, whoever has it changes the world. It changes the history, the fate of the world. It's like, every person who had it, it could be like, Christopher Columbus could have had it. That would have been good. I'm not sure if they did. I don't remember. Christopher Columbus could have had it. Marco Polo could have had it. What was his name? Vladimir Paler. He killed so many people. I would have liked to see a game when they put it in World War II where Adolf Hitler had a lot of pieces of the Forbidden Knowledge, but I'm going to go in that later. So, Assassin's Creed 2, it expanded upon the religion and how it's basically a way to control people. And it was basically, now they started to develop the sides of the equation. You have the free versus the order. Either you submit and be in a happy society or some crap, or risk learning the truth, which it was Assassin, Order was a Templar. I really liked that concept. It was really good. It was amazing. I was like, okay, bam, bet. I'm feeling it. And I also liked the parts when you got all of the enemies, because it was like, you understand why you need a rest in the part 1, because if you didn't get a rest, you'll be like, you start getting a bleeding effect, and you start actually having these, he started having like frequent, like he just started going revisiting his past memories without, while him trying to, and it would disrupt him, and he started having seizures and stuff. I like to seeing that. It was like, okay, it's just not all ups and ups. It's actually have a little down effects to it. I like seeing the trade-off with that. And I also like seeing the whole, he can train using this, because he basically learning his answer. Since you spend so much time in the anime, it's like you get a mental training. But it kind of like I don't get it because he got the mental training, he got the ability to do it, but he can't really do it without the physical physique. Well, it's actually pretty cool because you actually figure out some stuff in part in Revelations that actually explain how he can do it, even though how he physically able to do it. And just throw that out there, foreshadowing. You really don't understand what's going on with Desmond and Seal Revelations, but I'm gonna get into a different story. So overall, Assassin's Creed 2, the best one out the entire series. I give it a 10 out of. No, I ain't gonna say that. 9.5 out of 10. Leon recommendation. Go and see it. Go and play it. My bad. Go and play it. Play it twice. Play it 3 times. Complete it. Get all the DLC. I love it. It's an amazing series, man. Check it out. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm gonna dive straight into Brotherhood. It basically picks up right after Assassin's Creed 2 left off, with them trying to escape the factory. No, this little abandoned apartment or some crap. And really him being in the animus all the time and just crap like that. Basically left out where SEO left off in the second game. You thought it was gonna be good, like, yeah, alright, we in Rome now. What we about to do? Nothing. That was basically you did the whole game. You didn't really do nothing. It's like you didn't really go anywhere. You was in one city and it was all crappy looking and it was stupid because it crap. But I did like the historical figures, the Vorgas or the Vorgas. Yeah, I like to see them. It was like, okay, you got a little incest here and there. Overall, it was that. I don't really got nothing to say about it, nothing special besides the whole multiplayer, which is really good. That I have to say that had to be the best multiplayer experience. And Brotherhood, I liked it way better in Brotherhood than Revelations because it was more stiff. You have to, it forces you in part, and Brotherhood it forces you to be stealthy, and Revelations like you can be more, excuse me, no takes, more loose with it. You know what I'm saying? You can be more loose, more relaxed, run around, kill people, don't get rid of no penalty as you did in part in Brotherhood. So I give it a 6.5. 7 out of 10. It's a so-so. Either you like it or you don't. It's a hit and miss. So, if you caught that reference. So, yeah, I'm about to go straight into Revelations. I have to say, Revelations, it's a hit and miss. That's all I can say. I don't even remember majority of Revelations, to be honest. It was like you get Desmond, and Desmond is like, he can't wake up or something because, I completely forgot. Subject 16. They finally introduced Subject 16, who been a kind of a like not a retcon, but like a plot point they were trying to get to. It was like he would send off little pieces of like real stuff, like he put you up on some stuff you wouldn't know about in other games. He'd only hint at it, but he really ain't tell you nothing. He foreshadowed about old girl Lucy, and like she ain't cool, like, but be careful, she might be a double agent, you know what I'm saying? And then and in a Brotherhood, end up stabbing her, you fall out, passed out, woo, okay, bullshit. So excuse my language, but anyways, yeah, you basically wakes up and you gotta talk to Subject 16, basically go through because you have your memories of your grandfather and your other grandfather, and you are trying to fight for over the body. If don't crap, won't be able to save the animal, whatever. It really ain't make no sense. It really was crappy. And really ain't add nothing to the whole story. It's just more Ezio being Ezio, which is always awesome, But after a while, seeing Ezios get kind of boring, man. Like, crap, shut up. I wish I would have got more Ezio into the crap they came out with next. But anyways, before I get into that piece of I'm gonna go straight into what else do I like? About Revelation. I liked the hook blade. And that's it. I give it a 5 out of 10. Hit and miss. I know, it's like the series is like it got a roller coaster type of reputation. It's like, to me, part one was really good. Part two was really good. Part one, part two, part three, Brotherhood. My bad. Part Revelations. Now, Assassin's Creed 3. It was crappy, man. It was terrible. I hated Assassin's Creed 3, man. I hated it with a passion. Here's why. Storyline, who cares? It was something about you had to find a key to open the door to unlock this god that they only mentioned briefly in Revelation, I guess. I know it's like, oh, why are you talking about? You didn't even forget. It's like, what's the point? It's not even as. It's like they told us way too much. It gave off the allure that Assassin's Creed had was you were supposed to figure it. You were supposed to play off of it. That's what part one and part two had going. It let us let us play off of it, come up with theories about it, keep us in the dark. But when they actually illuminate in the light, it's like, oh, yeah, I came up with better theories than this crap. So anyway, Assassin's Creed basically left off when you escaping. You always escaping from somewhere. You're going somewhere to this new place, to this underground bunker crap area where somehow they have electricity outlets and everything. But who cares about all that? So, so basically, you finally meet your dad. Surprisingly, you even had a dad, but they ain't really. Oh, let me go to Revelations. I'm gonna still give it a 5.5, but I really liked how they explained the physique. But he was actually training to be an assassin, even though he was breeding to be an assassin, but he didn't know he was an assassin. So, crap like that. And they explain how he got to the point how he got taken out of Sturgo. You got a lot of backstory in Revelation, but the bad thing about it, even though it was great backstory, they didn't. It was completely optional. They didn't even force you to go through it. It's like it would be a great plot points to go through. Like while you're trying to separate your memories, you can be separating yourself too. Like, oh, you're going through Altiers, you're going through York, you're going back. I would like going through playing as younger Desmond, training and stuff like that. It would be a great tutorial. But no, they retards. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. So, Assassin's Creed 3. Basically, you play as this new cat named Connor. He have British, have English, and he's terrible. But who cares about Connor? Who cares? It's all about Haytham. Oh, Haytham. Yeah. Okay. Haytham, bro. Bro, when he first started off, he killed the nigga inside the opera house, bro. He did it all. He snuck in there in front of everybody, though. He ran up on the ceilings. He was all smooth with his swag. He had the Sanji swag, bro. He had the Sanji swag. He had what? I ain't getting no dirt on this guy. What you doing? What this nigga talking about? Like, okay, I thought we was gonna be playing as him. I'm like, okay, why we got the Indian guy? If you got this cat who is awesome, and he's like, he had the personality of Ezio, but with the swag and the coolness of Ezio too, but he had the brutality of Altair though. It was like, whoa, this guy is a monster. Watch out for my bro. And then it was like, he was moving just like Assassin, really smooth, very sly, very smart. Be able to take, he was quick on his feet. He would do everything. I really like seeing that he could be able to disguise this, cool stuff like that. Now the only good part of the game until you get into the Connor, who is terrible. He's terrible because basically you figure out that Haytham is actually a bad guy. Yes, he was a Templar and he actually betrayed the assassins. And it was like, oh, but you're still awesome. Still awesome, man. You're still awesome. So, yeah. In the first part of Assassin's Creed 3, it gets a 10 out of 10, hands down. Hands down. When you play as Hatham, it's a 10 out of 10 game until you get introduced to Connor. That's where the story just get edited on. It's crap. And then Connor is a boring, crappy Indian guy who don't have no personality. He never talked to the nigga's tongue. Somehow he automatically know English, even though my mom taught me English. No, bullcrap. You supposed to have a Indian accent with your car. You sound all emotionalist. You're like, you supposed to be talking more like an Indian. No one cares about you. You were boring. You're crappy. What? What's the only good? You have a tomahawk and a bow and arrow? Really? Shut up, faggot. Shut up. We're hitting guns and crap. Anyway, in Assassin's Creed, where was the money system at, man? You ain't had no house. You ain't got no upgrades. What did you upgrade? But the ships were awesome. I have to give it that. The ships was awesome. The graphics was cool. The gameplay get time getting used to. I really liked the stealth elements. Now, I wish they would have installed Assassin's Creed 3 element of stealth inside Assassin's Creed 2 so they would have time to build upon it. So it could be even better than it is now, because Assassin's Creed, they're freaking assassins. They should be assassinating people instead of you can just run up and kill everybody and it doesn't even matter. You should be like, you assassin, you're at a disadvantage. Use stealth. This is not run up in your itch, just me no mas. No, this is Metal Gear. Sneak around, defeat everybody. You're an assassin. Sneak. Only thing you do is free running. Yes, free running is awesome, but if you're not stealthily free running, no point. You can't. It's like the shadow system. It was cool. Blending in, it was cool. Everything was cool. Who cares? But anyways, I really liked the cloud blending system, but it didn't really work how it's supposed to, because if I kill somebody in the middle of a crowd, everybody in the crowd shouldn't think it's me. I should be able to blend away and get away. But no, it's crap, so. But yeah, anyway, he's a terrible character. Connor is. I don't really care for him at all. It's like, I forgot who the person who taught him how to be an assassin. He was crappy, and I didn't really care about him. Yeah, George Washington was a punk. He really wasn't a George Washington we thought he would be. He was more of a punk sissy who always like, this was crap. He wasn't patriotic. He wasn't American. He wasn't even a regular person. He was just a punk. How did a punk become general? General Washington was supposed to be like a leader, charismatic but humble. You know what I'm saying? But very smart. He wasn't that. He was none of those things. He was nothing. He was terrible. So then they wanted to include Juno and all this god crap that really shouldn't even really play a huge factor in Assassin's Creed. The thing about Assassin's Creed is supposed to really mainly be about is the assassins versus Templar. I would have loved to see if they actually, they discovered, the true gods of the world, but there were true ways they wanted to control everybody by using that knowledge. A, the Templar, or B, telling everybody in a set the true way, as in the assassins. They didn't do that. They made some other bullcrap. I don't even understand. Like Juno created the Templars or some crap to stop the assassins. It was like, then why, if they did that, why would the Templars do that on purpose? Why would they slow down? Why would they stop? Why would they hurry their own demise? That's stupid. That sounds stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? These supposed to be like, whatever. I'm not even gonna go into it. Assassin's Creed 3, the stealth mechanics, it was great. But even though they were great, they were at some time it was too hard. Anybody will catch you, and like that one part it was on a battlefield. You had to sneak around and kill the guy. It was really hard for no reason. It was like stupidly hard and everything. You didn't have any money. You had to do certain missions to get followers and assassins, which was stupid. Story and gameplay was dumb. Your home was stupid. The board games and everything was no point. No point to buying any upgrades on your self order ship because I never got an upgrade for the ship and I was straight. And I really like how they taken basically they taking the entire ship part and making a game, aka Black Flag, which kind of don't make sense. How are you a pirate and an assassin? It kind of don't make sense. To be honest, it shouldn't even be a game. They don't even, their styles don't even match each other. How can an assassin be a pirate? A ruthless, killing, robbing, raping, murdering, drunken pirate is the same as the stealthily, quiet, humble, smart, intelligent assassin. How does those mix into one game? I do not know, and I do not care because it looks awesome. So, Assassin's Creed 4, no, Assassin's Creed 3 will get a 3. Another big reason was Desmond. Enough said. Him walking around and everything. Modern Era was a huge letdown. It was terrible and crappy. So this ends my Assassin's Creed review. So 8 plus a 10 plus what did I give Brotherhood? I think I gave that a 6.5, and Revelation got a 5. And that's a 3. So overall, the series is like a good 5.5. 100% recommendation. Check it out because this is just my opinion. You might love the series, you might hate it. Check it out. I 100% recommend it. It's an amazing series. It had a lot of promise. I'm looking forward to it. Black Flag. Please don't let me down. Please clean up the mess that 3 Brotherhood and Revelation made. Make the Assassin's Creed 3. We want it. Now, alright, y'all. Have a good day.